What's up, my Naturals2Go friends, my Naturals2Go family? I'm Miles Sage, and this week I'm going to be taking you along with me through my journey of being an owner-operator and what it's like. But let me open up this closet and I'll show you what I've got going on in here. So it's a pretty decent closet, and I had everything kind of nice and organized, but as I've grown my business, I've outgrown this. So it's good for the snacks for the time being, but it's really not the best setup that I have for my stuff. That's why I'm in the process of trying to make it better. Not only for me, but for somebody I hire or for my wife. So sorting out where you're gonna put your inventory, huge decisions to make, and you gotta get on top of it sooner than later. Here's a really cool app that lets you monitor all your inventory remotely. It's called the MoMA app by Nayax. So today I need to fill a couple of machines, and I've kind of been on a little bit of a routine. So today I've got to fill at least 3 machines. So I've opened up my MoMA app here, and I'm gonna click on this machines here, and the ones I need to fill are Premier Service and Premier Waiting Room, and then KPI Concept. So let's just start with one of these. And you know, as of this recording, it's around 11:45 in the morning. You can see I've already got quite a few sales for the day, which is great. So let's click into Premier Service, and this is a trucking company. So this is my machine in the garage. So what I kind of like about the quick snapshot of when you go into the machine here is that you can see today's sales, yesterday's, this week's, this month's, this year's sales, you know, for this machine in particular. So you can see, you know, I'm actually doing pretty good here. One of the first things I'll do is I'll come in here, I'll hit refresh. I want to make sure that I'm getting the most current products, you know, missing out of my inventory. And then I'll come down to the bottom here, I'll click on the inventory button. And how I usually do it, and this is just me, this is just my method, right? Some people will actually pull a pick list, run through a pick list and do it that way. I don't. I like to come here and I'll go through this missing tab. So I usually scroll to the bottom and I fill my totes from the bottom to the top of the machine. The reason being is because I put the drinks in the bottom. I don't want to put all my snacks in at the bottom and then put all my drinks on the top of them. So I'll come over here and I'll start at the bottom, and I'll just go, okay, I'm missing 5 Gatorades, I'm missing 4 Dr. Peppers, I'm missing 3 Dr. Peppers, and these guys like a lot of Dr. Pepper, so I've got 3 rows there, and I'll just keep going up the list. So for this part of it, this is like filling the totes, you know, checking what's missing, that sort of stuff. This is how I run my process. So here I'm getting loaded up to go fill 3 machines. So I've got a tote for each machine, and these 3 machines are all in the same general area. They just happen to be that way. I kind of try to find machines that are all in the same area if possible, you know, within, you know, 5-10 minutes of each other. That way you're kind of doing groups of machines at a time. It makes it easier when you kind of get this route system going and you get this nice flow, you know, to be able to go to one section of town, do 3 or 4 machines, then, you know, come back, fill up again, go to another section. And that's how I like to do mine. So I just use this. It's an old laptop case. It's got a nice zipper pocket. I can keep nickels and dimes in it. And then, you know, if I need them, I'll put them in the machine. If not, I kind of take these maybe once a month to the bank, and I'll cash them in, turn them into my bank account, or trade them in for quarters or dollar coins, one of the two. But yeah, I've got, in this pocket, I've got couple rolls of quarters. I've got my rag for my glass cleaner. It's really hot, so right now I do coolers for all of my candy bars, and there's not much in there, but a couple Snickers that I've got to throw in the machine. So I'll keep that with an ice pack in there to keep those from melting as I do my route. So getting loaded up, and we'll show you what it's like at the machine. I'm here at one of my locations. This is a hotel. I have 3 machines here, and I'm about to fill up the machine and make sure everything's good. I'll talk to the owner of the hotel as well, the manager, and just make sure everything is good. Yep, it goes right there. Can you fit it in there? Good job. This is my little helper. You want to say hi, Scarlett? Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, what else is next? The Arizonas, the tall cans.
What?
The tall cans.
This one?
Yep. They go right here. Can you stick it behind that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got it upside down. There you go. Okay, grab the other one. So I was driving down the road and I heard him pulled over. I was laughing because it's the 14th today, and I've got a couple snacks that I needed to pull out because they were about to expire on the 16th. So pulled them out, and I was eating them. I was hungry. I just finished my route, and earlier when I was there at the machine, I pulled out a drink as well. So I'm sitting here eating my snacks, eating my product. And some of it I'm gonna have to save because I've got a little girl. She loves it. I come home from filming my route and she goes, "Daddy, do I get any snacks today? Is there anything that expired?" And sometimes, like right now, it's really busy, so there's a lot of turnover. So I haven't had much. But today, she's gonna get some of her favorite snacks, which is the veggie straws. She loves them. So she's gonna be super excited for that. Apart from making money, apart from being your own boss, you get to eat your own snacks. You know, there's nothing better than that. So one of the things I'll do on a weekly basis is come into my NIAX account online, and I will go through some of the stats that get displayed from the card reader per machine. I'll come in here to the product map. I'll change up the par levels, things like that. Some of this you can do from the app, and majority of the time I do stuff from the app, but there's certain things that the app won't let you do that you do have to come online in order to do. So let's kind of take a quick look at some of these things here. If I go in here to a machine, I want to go to the dashboard for it. So I'm going to click on dashboard. This is going to tell me a ton of information in here. It'll tell me the last 24-hour sales. It'll tell me sales by period. You can see the difference between my cash sales, my credit card sales. This gives me my screenshot between all of this today. It'll tell you the difference between credit card and cash, your totals, and keep in mind this is just one machine. So then if you keep scrolling down, this is what I like looking at, this little pie chart. So inner circle tells you the difference between your snacks versus beverages, how much you're selling of each. And then the outside ring tells you the actual product that's being sold. So as you can see here, it lays out all the products in there, highest selling products. I know were Rain Energies. Every time I go to the machine, I know I'm out. So I started adding more rows, taking out stuff that wasn't selling as well. So you can kind of come in here, use this as a very helpful and useful tool for making more sales happen at each location. So I've talked about that. I've mentioned it a couple times. This is how I've done that. I've used the data from NIAX to help me maximize my sales per machine. You know, NIAX can be very overwhelming. The best part about it is Naturals2Go has the mentoring and coaching program that walks you through all of this. You get assigned a coach, and they teach you about NIAX. They teach you how to run your business. You know, it's a very useful thing that I really took the opportunity to learn and really pay attention during those times. You know, like I said, it can be overwhelming, but you've got people that you can reach out to for help, and who, you know, that's what they do. They walk you through this stuff. They help you, guide you throughout every step of the business. I can pull a report. Let's do that real quick. I'll show you a report from last month. So real quick, there you go. So this is my total for last month. Currently run 10 machines. One of those machines, I call it a baby machine. It only produces 170 bucks. But I keep it there because I have another one in the facility that does really well. And in order to keep that machine, I have to have a machine in the lobby. I've done really well. Last month was my highest grossing month I've ever had. Definitely a lot of stuff in this NIAX that is super helpful, just all around. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of the basics of how to run the vending business. You know, hope you guys enjoyed following me along this week, filling my machines. The last bit here is going to be my favorite part, and I hope you enjoy it too.